This is the MC11000 MA hoop. It's a customizing and layout hoop, but unlike the Giga hoop, you are able to create designs which will line up. Okay, now I want to do some text, and lots of people make mistakes when they use this particular hoop. I don't actually own it, but the first thing I need to do is rotate the hoop, and you'll see I've got a red box and then I've got a blue box, and in the middle they overlap. Now I'm using Genomi's own software, MBX. So I go down to lettering and choose a lettering style. Now I've no idea what alphabets are included on the 11,000 machine. I don't actually own it. And let's have a look. There's 100 pre-digitized alphabets in this program. Okay. Size, we'll go for 15. And Mary had a little lamb. Its fleece white as snow. That's probably going to be too long. And I want this justification in line. Okay. As I said, it's going to be too long. Now I can see I really needed to change my colour thread here. There's not an awful lot I can do to it now. Well, I can come back through using the software. It's painfully slow doing this, but I'm not going to bother with that. I'm going to go back into editing. And I can just about get lamb and its in across there. So I'm going to go to edit, after I've highlighted it, lettering. Mary had a little lamb. And get rid of the rest of that. Delete. Okay. Still too long, so I go back into edit, lettering. Mary had a little. Okay, now that will stitch out on the red side. Now I'm going to go back into lettering. Lamb. And that's all I'm going to put in. I'm going to move that down there. And I need a guideline. I'm going to blow this up a little bit so as you can actually see. Oops, miles too high, but never mind. And move that up so as it sits under that. And then move this up so as it sits around there, and change the colour. And click off. I'm going to go back to lettering. It's fleece as white, and that'll probably be enough. Okay. Move it over. Give it a guideline. Move the guideline down. Guidelines are for me. I can't see straight lines. It's fleece as white, and I'll probably get as snow in here. So I'm going to go back. As snow. And click in there. Move that down into position and change the colour to green. Okay. Now, I think that is enough actually to show you. Now I can't leave it like that. I want to reduce it and click on the hoop. I can't remember now if I clicked anti-clockwise or clockwise. Okay. Select all my text. Edit group. Drop this down to 75 so you can see what I'm doing. Mary had a little lamb. It's fleece white as snow. That needs to come down a little more. I don't want any nasty little surprises at the top or bottom of my hoop. Okay. I'm going to save it. File, Save As, Jeff, and call it Mary. Now it's showing me in the program how it is going to stitch. Hoop 1, which is the bottom one, Mary had a little, it's fleece as white. That will stitch first. When I move the hoop, if I owned the machine, this will stitch next. Now, you ignore the fact that there's a colour change. The colour change is there to encourage the program to save it in the correct sewing field. The green is sewing in the upper sewing field. The red is sewing in the lower sewing field. You use the same colour thread to do this lettering as you used for this. It is so much easier with the software, but now that you've seen this, it may give you an idea how you can achieve a similar effect by using the edit screen on your machine. And the reason so many people get a layout error message is because they don't divide their lettering and give it two colours. Now, if I saved this all as red, it would tell me I couldn't have it, because it crosses the two sewing fields with the red thread. By changing my colour thread and only doing as many letters as would fit inside the blue hoop, I eliminate that happening. So I hope this helps you, and I'm going to tell that save all now. All hooping files were saved. Close this, and I didn't check to see where it had saved it. Oh, I've got a memory like a sieve. Okay, I'm going to close this, and I'm going to ask it to open Jeff. Where's Jeff gone? There we go. Mary 1, open. Mary had a little, its fleece as white, and then to bring in the other one I have to use embroidery insert, and I hate inserting stitch files into this program because it's not a stitch file program, and it brings it into the correct position. And I've got, in case I wanted to do normal multi-hooping with two 8-inch square hoops, I've got the multi-hooping signs, multi-hooping stitch marks for lining it up, and this is actually telling me that these are out of whack. Okay. So I hope that goes some way to answering your question. And we'll look at it in simulated stitch out. Mary had a little lamb, its fleece white as snow. And I could probably get the whole poem in there, but I would have to split it up as I have split this into two colour blocks, so that one colour block fitted in the red area and one colour block fitted in the blue area. Okay, that's it.